Hello, paradigm shifters, and welcome to August 2023. Paradigm shifters, wow, who are we? We are a growing global community dedicated to shift and uplift the planet. You know, what does that mean? How long have we been here? You know, every month we bring to you a different topic, for this shift and uplift, growing global shifting uplifters. So congratulations. So we are in August 2023, and the topic for August is, take a deep breath in here. The spiritual life is not a theory. We have to live it. Whoa, spiritual life. So we're going to be delving into this. I'm going to bring you guest speakers on what their spiritual life looks like. But this is just like a little introduction of what that means. I just came from a conference up in Crested Butte, Colorado, and that was the theme of the conference. It was so interesting to hear different people's perspective on just what is their spiritual path and what is it. So, as a life coach, I had the privilege of guiding many individuals through their personal journeys. And today we're here to talk about a subject that is often misunderstood: spiritual life. Now, many people tend to view spirituality as a theory, a concept, an idea. But I'm here to tell you that the spiritual life is not just a theory. It's something that we choose to live. We could say have to live, or choose to live. So you've probably heard the phrase, practice what you preach. Well, the same applies to spirituality. It's one thing to talk about spirituality, to read books about it, to attend seminars and workshops. But it's a whole other thing entirely to truly live a spiritual life. Living a spiritual life is about taking those principles and ideas that we learn and applying them to your everyday lives. It's about experiencing the journey firsthand, not just reading about it or hearing about it from others. It's about making a conscious effort to connect with your inner self and the universe around us. Spirituality is not a one-size-fits-all concept. What works for one person might not work for another. It's a personal journey that takes time and effort. It's about finding what resonates with you and integrating it into your life. So, you might be wondering, how do I live a spiritual life? Well, there's no set rule book or guide. It's a personal journey. However, a good place to start is by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness. Notice what you're noticing. And mindfulness is about being present in the moment, about acknowledging and accepting your feelings, thoughts, and body sensations. It's about tuning out the noise of the outside world and tuning into your inner self. Another aspect of living a spiritual life is about practicing compassion and kindness. Passion and kindness. Not just towards others, but also toward yourself. It's about acknowledging that we are all interconnected and treating everyone as that we encountered with love and respect. Yep, everyone with love and respect. Moreover, living a spiritual life is about finding balance. It's about finding the middle ground between your physical needs and your spiritual needs. It's about acknowledging that while we're spiritual beings, we're also human, and that we have human needs that need to be met too. One of the most crucial aspects of living a spiritual life is authenticity. It's about being true to yourself and living in alignment with your values and beliefs. It's about letting go of societal expectations and norms and living a life that's true to you. And what's true to you is maybe not true for the next person or even me. Living a spiritual life is not an overnight process. It takes time and effort. It's a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly striving to grow and evolve as a spiritual being. It's about acknowledging that while we might not have all the answers, that we're willing to learn and grow. To begin, let's define what we mean by this term spiritual life. Wait, good way to start August, right? Right before school starts, right before the change. What does it mean? It goes beyond religious beliefs and practices. It encompasses our connection to something greater than ourselves. So why is it crucial to live our spiritual life rather than just theorizing about it? Okay. So first and foremost, living a spiritual life brings about a deep sense of fulfillment. When we merely discuss spirituality without actively engaging in it, we miss out on all the transformative experience that comes with it. It's like reading a book about swimming, but never actually getting in the water. To truly understand the essence of swimming, we must immerse ourselves in the experience. Yeah. Similarly, to grasp the depth of spirituality, we must actively engage in it with our daily lives. So here are five exploration ways to explore some practical ways. So this is all about practicing it in our daily lives. So here's 5 practical ways to integrate spirituality. The first one, mindfulness and meditation. Yeah. Practice being fully present in the moment and cultivate a daily meditation practice. This allows us to quiet our minds, connect with our inner selves, and tap into the spiritual realm. You can meditate for 5 minutes. I practice meditation, 20 minutes of silence with the group. It doesn't matter. The thing is just start. Start. Number 1, mindfulness and meditation. The second one, gratitude and appreciation. You know, I was going to get gratefulness in there. Develop a habit of expressing gratitude for the blessings in your life. This practice shifts your focus from scarcity and abundance to abundance. From scarcity to abundance, leading to a greater sense of contentment and connection. Mindfulness and meditation, gratitude and appreciation. The third one, act with kindness and compassion. Make a conscious effort to be kind and compassionate toward yourself and others. Small acts of kindness can have a profound impact on your well-being and the well-being of those around you. Okay. Number 4, seek out a spiritual community. I know this doesn't have to be in church, whatever it is. Seek out a spiritual community. Seek out people who are also practicing this way of life. And surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your spiritual values. Engage in conversations, attend workshops, and participate in communal practices that nourish your spiritual growth. On the way back from Colorado, Oh man, we stayed in like 2 different retreat centers, different spiritual practices, different places in nature. When it's New Mexico, one was in Texas, but there was that feeling of interconnectedness, the different spiritual communities. And once again, it's okay to explore. This is your discovery phase. The 5th one, one of my favorites, embrace nature. Spending time in nature allows you to reconnect with the natural world and reminds you of that interconnectedness with all living beings. Take some walks, hike, or simply just sit and observe the beauty around you. I was on a hike in Crested Butte last week, and I just lay down in this tall grass. It was like, oh, to get there, and I was observing the clouds, the tall pine trees, the thin air. And there was something about that, just taking that few moments to sit in nature. So let me go over these 5 one more time. Mindfulness and meditation, gratitude and appreciation, act with kindness and compassion, seek out a spiritual community, and embrace nature. So remember, paradigm shifters, the spiritual life is not just a theory we discuss. It's a journey we embark on. It requires our active engagement, commitment, and practice. And by living our spiritual life, we can unlock the doors to fulfillment, resilience, and the ability to create a positive impact on the world. So let's embrace this journey together and discover the transformative power of a life well lived and live a spiritual life. So thank you all for joining me today. Thank you all for awakening up this August 2023. May you find the courage and inspiration to live your life to the fullest. Dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly. Until next week, this is Judy Matejcek, Life Mastery Consultant, living a life you love. Yeah.